Hi, this is Ron Huxley with TraumaChampions.com, and I'm here to talk to you a little bit about some of my favorite tools from my recent book, The Complete Parenting Toolkit, Proven Strategies for Balancing Love and Limits. So I have two tips that I think are really powerful techniques. And as a father of four and a grandparent of five and a mental health therapist that has worked with families for 35 years, I want to share two really quick and simple techniques. The first one is called choices. So choices are simply, here's choice A or B. And so you're going to say things like, do you want to wear the red pants or the blue pants today? Do you want milk or orange juice today? Do you want to take a bath now or after you finish your game? So these choices give children power, and these power is what avoids power struggles, which is one of the most common deficits or reasons for um, parents' frustration. So choices give power, but they're choices that you choose. So you have power too, and you have a veto power because oftentimes what a child will do is they will say, if you want milk or orange juice, they'll say, I want Pepsi. Or you say the red pants or the blue pants, they'll say, I want the white pants. Maybe the white pants are not appropriate. I mean, if they are, fine to let them wear the white pants. But and if Pepsi's okay, then let them drink Pepsi. But the point here is that you want to gain cooperation and turn your household from wild to mild, right? And that means you have to be in control and you have to be consistent in the techniques and tools that you use. So what you do is you use a choices technique and you give them a choice. You want A or B, milk or orange juice. Now, if they say Pepsi and Pepsi is not okay, at that point, what you'll simply say is the choices are simply milk or orange juice. You have to pick one of those. Pepsi is not an option. This is a second technique called the broken record technique, where you're just going to repeat what you said before. You're not going to argue, you're not going to lecture, you're not going to reason, they're not going to engage in any battle that they want to engage you with. You just simply say the choices are milk or orange juice. So you use the choices, gives them lots of power. You use a broken record technique, reinforces your power. And if they try to say again, I want Pepsi, right? No, the choices are milk or orange juice. I want Pepsi. Well, at this point, by the time they've done it three times, this is just a game. This has nothing to do with whatever choices you're giving, whether they're good or bad, they like them or don't like them. It's simply the fact that they want to engage you in a battle, right? And so at that point, you will use your veto control, right? It's not really a parenting tool, but it is a parenting tool where you'll just simply say, okay, I guess the choice tonight is going to be milk. And so that's what we're going to have. And so, of course, they might fight, they might tantrum, they might refuse to drink the milk. That's up to them, but they're not getting anything else, right? This is the hill on which you have to die on, right? You have to pick your battles, and this is the point you're going to set your battle. If they can't make a choice and just want to engage in a power struggle, then at this point you're going to simply make the choice for them and just simply say we're going to have milk or we're going to have the blue pants. And then we move forward with that. And tomorrow night or tomorrow when we're getting ready for school, we're going to offer those choices again. You want milk or orange juice? You want red pants or blue pants? And hopefully they have learned their lesson. If they haven't and they still want to engage in a power struggle, then you just go through the broken record technique again. Okay, choices are milk or orange juice, blue pants or red pants. Remember what happened last time. And usually at this point, they will make a decision, right? So you're establishing some consistency and some control, but you're also giving a lot of freedom and power to choose, right? This is why we call balancing love and limits. Love is your high range of affection and connection and freedom to make choices, but limits are a sense of order and structure and consistency. Kids need both high limits, high love. So take a look at my book, The Complete Parenting Toolkit, Proven Strategies for Balancing Love and Limits. Now, this isn't a book that you're going to read. This is a book you're going to use, right? The idea here is to look through here, find a parenting tool, use that for 7 days. After 7 days, if that doesn't work, throw it out. It's not a magic wand. It's a tool. You pick another one. But I guarantee you that most of the reasons that parents have a wild home and can't go from wild to mild is because they don't have enough tools in their toolbox. So the parenting toolkit will provide you with that. Thanks so much for showing up. Hey, if you're interested in my book, The Complete Parenting Toolkit, go to traumachampions.com.